what it is I think you need on an adventure ride. Welcome to Ride to Hike. Cody here. I'm on a beautiful spring day. Doing the video a little different today. I'm in my garage, in my little shop I hang out in, and I've just been packing and getting ready. I'm about to do the biggest adventure ride that I've ever done. And so I wanted to go over what it is I think you need on an adventure ride. What is important? What should you really pack? And I want everybody, please let me know in the comments. I love engaging with everybody. Let me know what you think, what I'm kind of missing. If there's something you'd recommend, please let me know. Before I go on this ride, I'd like to just have everything down. I'm trying to just look for, what's really a necessity versus, there's some luxuries we bring now. Just kind of make it a powerful minimalist amount of things that I should have on my bike. I think I got a pretty good thing going, but there's probably a couple things I might be missing. At least let me know. But these are things that I plan on packing on a huge ride. I'm planning on riding down through mainland Mexico and beyond, and I can't wait. So I've just been putting everything together, all the equipment, and just trying to find, like I said, that right balance. I've been on rides with guys that pack everything in the kitchen sink, and their bike weighs just a couple hundred extra pounds, and there's people that bring nothing. So I want to kind of be in between with just what is it that you really need. There's things that I've found from experience of being on rides with groups of people when things have happened. There's been a couple random things that you might not realize that I'm packing. So you might want to look into that. There's a couple things that I've found that might be a necessity for me. Maybe it's more of a luxury for you. All right, first I will start off and say I am not camping. So I have camped in the past, nothing against it, it's great, but I want to just carry things that I really need and I don't want the weight of it. And I'm going to be riding through mainland Mexico, different areas. I'd rather just stay at a cheap place, hotel, Airbnb. And I like traveling that way, keeps the bike light, and I feel like I can off-road more and not just feel so weighed down. So anyway, of course, I got my helmet with me. I don't have my clothes. This is basically everything that I would bring, and I'll show you where I'll pack my clothes. That's really about it, just a couple t-shirts and pants. But first, this is a wrench that I've had forever, since like my 20s. It's one that I love. You can flip it around. It's got the needle nose. It's really old, but it's awesome, and it just goes over to regular pliers, something I've packed on basically every ride since the dawn of time for me. I've got levers, brake, clutch lever, shifter, necessity for me. I usually haven't packed this, but I've had issues in the past on a couple of my rides. If you watch, I think I bent the shifter in one of them, so I don't want to mess around with that in the wrong place. Got a knife, of course, and I'll start more into my tool pack. This was a sweet item if anybody's seen it on Rocky Mountain. Kind of a T-handled socket set, and just keeping them in the bags, and I just have basically the socket sizes that you would want. It comes with those little Phillips in there as well. I didn't even know that. I already have one. But basically anything you'd want on the bike. Basically you can take these KLRs apart with a Phillips screwdriver and a crescent wrench is what I've about realized. So got a couple tire irons. This is the one that the size 27 will take off the rear tire, which is great. I do have everything also packed to take off the front. So a couple tire irons. Got this tape off of Rocky Mountain as well. I've never packed this, but I think it's good. This is just basically something I can wrap up if radiator hoses go out or anything. This is a really solid, durable tape that I think is necessity. Weighs nothing. Got this other tool also that Tusk makes, and basically has everything that you would want on it: Allen wrenches, screwdrivers, anything like that. It's pretty light, so I would definitely recommend this. I've enjoyed having this tool. Got the crescent wrench, of course, which I've used many times. You can basically take the rear wheel off if you have to, or it's just a good tool to have, I think, on any ride. That's just me. Maybe other people don't carry that. So to continue on with the tools, just a few things. Always like to have zip ties, obviously, keep them fresh, because if they get old, which this has happened to me, I would keep zip ties for a year or two, and all of a sudden I noticed when I actually needed them, they would snap immediately. So I just bought these, they're fresh. That's probably one thing I would recommend if you're going on a ride. Make sure you're always kind of changing those up. This will get the front wheel off of the bike. Of course, just a little lighter, cotter pins for the rear, also an Allen head for the front. I just like to carry it. I am bringing a spoke wrench. My spokes were pretty loose. I just tightened them. It's a little dirty still, but rear was pretty loose, front was pretty loose, so I just got to stay on those while I'm riding. I need to be a little bit better about that, but they should be good for quite a while. Next I have the JB Weld, which this is something that from experience I've seen when I was down on a couple rides with some guys down in Mexico, or Baja I should say. I haven't ridden the mainland Mexico. In Baja, this was a lifesaver for one of my buddy's bikes. I mean, he had to glue his case, and I think we've used it a few times over the years, or something that I find absolute essential. It doesn't weigh much, definitely worth it. Obviously chain lube, it's not totally full, so which is perfect for me. I don't really want it completely full because it'll just take forever. It's about half full. So the weight, got a little extra oil, got a tube, and the equipment to change that, patch kits, anything like that. So I only pack one. Let me know if you think I should pack two, but I only just pack one at a time. That will fit the front and the rear. Got a first aid kit, just some band-aids and a few different things. Got a lock here for my lock chain, basically for tying it up at night, or if I need to store it or anything like that. This is just a good handy solid lock, hard to break into, pretty relatively cheap. Got to tie down just in case I need to be towed, or never know. It's just good to have something, maybe strap something down a little extra. This is a random thing. You're probably wondering, why the hell is this in your pack? A pretty much almost used Icy Hot. I'm a 41-year-old man, and at the end of the day, with some of these long rides, my back is hurting. Or a lot of times, if you're off-road and standing for a long time, yeah, anyway, you put a lot of miles on there. Something that I find is a necessity, that's what I was saying. Not a luxury, but necessity for me. After a long day, sometimes that is a game changer. So think about it. A little Icy Hot never hurt anything. So anyway, continuing on, I have the tire pump, which I've loved. I just got this recently. I had a friend that always carried one of these around. It does have a little weight to it. I don't really like the weight of this. If somebody knows one that's a little bit better, that's not quite as heavy, let me know. But it's supposed to hold the battery charge for a long time. It's just nice digital reader for the tire. So I have used it a couple times and tested everything in this. Everything in here I've tested. So I just have to justify the weight on that one a little bit. This is my recording equipment, which is not a necessity. This is definitely a luxury. I mean, this is just weight that I have to take with me, which I got my GoPro. So I am currently filming this with a GoPro Black, which I will be taking as well. A couple extra batteries, of course. Always keep them charged. If I end up going through them at night, I charge them. Next, I have the portable charger. This thing's been a lifesaver a few times for me over the years. It takes a long time to charge it, but it really does last for a long time. The weight of this does suck. I mean, it's a heavy guy to carry on the bike, but they might make them lighter now, but it is very durable. I can charge multiple cameras or my phone or whatever at the same time. Definitely a necessity for filming, or basically if you just have a phone, it's just nice to have it. I've been testing these. This is the DJI Mic Mini. I'm using it right now, connecting to the GoPro, but these have been awesome for filming. I have one that I use for my helmet, and I have the other one which I'm currently using is connected to me and the GoPro, and these have been awesome and super light. This thing doesn't weigh hardly anything, so not too much of an issue there. Got this recently on my last adventure I went on for a few days. Got to test the new Insta360, which has been an absolute game changer as well for filming. I'm just trying to be more up to date. It just captures so many cool angles. Really like it a lot. I've really been impressed with this. I do need to get another battery for it at some point, but right now it's been fine. It lasted for quite a while. It seemed to just, by the end of the day, it was kind of done, and it seemed to work out. So this has been awesome. And extra cords, plugs, cords for everything, GoPros, phone, basically to charge this if I need to. A lot of them are interchangeable with electronics, which is nice. Like one cord, the same cord will charge. Basically all these products. I got my helmet mount. I have waterproof pants, which I've used a few times. They're super light. I don't really wear the big heavy adventure gear. That's one thing I don't really do. I just like wearing comfortable clothes. I wear just boots that I enjoy walking around in that I broke in, and jeans usually, and throw on my leather jacket. But so if it does rain, this literally weighs nothing. I throw this over, and the leather jacket is pretty waterproof, so I'm good there. Got my sunglasses, of course, and this is my Klim. I believe it's the knapsack. Had this for a while. It's pretty dirty. Proof I've used it quite a bit. Got the water and the bladder in there. I'm just carry this on my back. So I really liked it. The balance, the weight is done really, really well with Klim. All the products are done really well that I've had so far. So it doesn't put all the weight on your back, kind of distributes it throughout your chest a little bit better. So this has been awesome. I will carry this, anything I kind of need. It has tons of different pockets. Great pockets here if you put your phone or anything valuable. It's really padded in here, sunglasses, anything like that. Really have liked this. This is just my bag. This is, like I said at the beginning, where I'll keep my clothes, will be in this bag. Pretty simple, just kind of an old camping, hiking bag that I've really liked. Really durable, so I'll just basically keep any of the personal items, toiletries, anything like that. Basically just clothes and a toothbrush, and if I pick up anything or anything, I will just take this. Basically, in the evenings, take this off of the bike and take it into wherever I'm staying. I recently got this pack, the waterproof Tusk luggage, and it was awesome. So I've done a few days with this thing. So I will shove this backpack inside of here, anything valuable, so it'll be completely waterproof, and literally just load that right on the back of the bike. So that's basically what I pack. Like I said, please let me know if you think I'm missing anything. Let me know in the comments. I love to communicate with everybody and talk to everyone. So maybe I'm missing something that you think is absolutely vital for this ride. I'm getting ready to go here pretty soon. So please let me know when you see this. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you out there on the next one.